Hey everyone, my name is Missy and I am one of the sales and leadership coaches here at Emerge. And there's a question that I have been pondering over the last few weeks as I have coached through several of our leadership foundation groups. And it's around goal setting. So midway through our course, we start to talk about how to walk through the process of looking at the metrics of our business and how to set goals. And people start to get scared and they get real nervous. I can almost feel the energy on our coaching calls. So my question is, do people really fear and dislike goal setting, or do they just fear tracking them? Okay? Because over the past few years, when I've worked with hundreds of network marketers, I don't think I've met one that didn't have a goal for their business. So whether they are looking to just get their product for free or reach the top ranks of their organization or impact the world with the awesome benefits of their products, they have goals. So why does putting pen to paper or entering numbers into a spreadsheet evoke such feelings of fear and potential failure for so many people? Some of the things that I hear from our students are that I don't want to feel the pressure each month. I don't want to feel bad if I don't reach all the goals that I've set, or even I don't really need goals to be successful. Well, the question I often push back with when I start hearing these things is, as an owner of your personal business, do you truly think that you can be successful without looking at the metrics and the activities and the things that drive your business forward each month? So what I would like to do in our time together today is see if we can reframe some of the negative thoughts and fears that come up for a lot of people around goal setting, and start to think of the goals as our best friends, yes, trust me, for our business, and understand that looking at these metrics, the things that we can measure each month, can really be tools for success instead of numbers to judge ourselves by each month, because that's not what we're trying to do. There are many, many benefits that I could list off about goal setting, but I'm going to narrow it down to 4 areas today. The first area that I think is super important to realize is that goals provide us focus. So you know you want to grow your business or reach an income goal, right? But do you know what that means in terms of how many new customers you need to bring in each month, or how many recruiting conversations you need to have to find a new team member? If you do not know, how will you grow? Goals help us know what to do, and when we know what to do, we can grow our business by doing those things, right? Simple. But think about, so the analogy we talk about sometimes is, think about getting in your car and you're heading excitedly towards a new destination where you've never been before. You will likely know the general direction in which you're going, right? If you're going across country, you know you're going east, west, or north or south. But could you get there without a detailed map? When we set goals for activities and things like that each month, we're actually building a roadmap to get to that place where maybe we've never been before in our business. So focus is important. Another thing that goals bring to our business is control. Do you use hope as a strategy for your goal, your business? Well, if you've ever said, I hope to enroll 5 new people next month, or I'm hoping to find a new business partner in September, then you are not leaning into the true control that you have over your own success. I had a leader once, and it stuck in my head. He said all the time, hope is not a strategy. So if we said that in one of our planning sessions, he'd just say, nope, I want to hear what you're going to do. You have the control. So do you know the close rates on your appointments? Do you know how many customers order month over month? How many customers are actually retaining each month? Well, my friends, these are the kind of things that you need to know to start seeing connections and metrics that are going to control the growth in your business. These are goals, and it can give you an amazing sense of control to know how these activities impact your overall success. So stop hoping that you'll enroll someone and find out exactly how many calls you need to make and how many appointments you need to have to actually do that. Right? So what we do activity-wise is the one thing we can control each month. I think you would agree. There's a lot of things out of our control, but we can control that every day. So use your goals for that. Number 3 is growth. You've heard me say this a few ways today already, but one thing I think about, did your parents ever track your height on the inside of a door frame? Maybe your mom was craftier than mine and it was something different, but mine was pencil and just the little marks on a door frame, right? I remember growing up, it was fun to see my progress. Like, how much was I growing year over year? There was an excitement into actually seeing that on the wall that wouldn't have come from, oh, you're this much taller, like the verbal announcement of that. Right? So tracking goals can actually create that same type of magic in your business, especially when we begin our business and it seems like the big things, like the big rank goals and the revenue and all of that seems so far away. We can look at the little things each month that we are doing. We like to call them leading indicators of our business: the phone calls, the appointments, the classes, the recruiting conversations. We can celebrate those and know that we are really truly building momentum and growing a pipeline that's going to lead us to those bigger numbers and those bigger lagging indicators that we sometimes, again, can't control, right? And we can see how they're helping us. So also thinking of growth, do you know the trends in your business? Do you know what months are going to be strong because your company already always launches their new product that month? Or maybe it's the holidays. Do you know when business is a little bit slower in your business? So do you know how to predict what's going to happen, so in those quieter months, you don't just curl up in the fetal position and wonder what the heck is going on in your business and why you're failing? Well, goals, my friend, are the way to look at that bigger picture, understand trends and growth and times periods of non-growth in your business even. And this, in turn, can actually build resilience. So you and your team don't quit in those harder months. You've got a big picture to look at that you can stay hopeful and engaged about. The fourth thing I want to talk about today is duplication. So have you ever had a really great appointment or class or a great month even, but you can't exactly pinpoint what you did to get that great result? Well, looking at the metrics in your business, looking at those things that you did and that kind of snapshot of the month can really help you connect the dots and do it again, right? You can get more consistent results. And I hope that you can see how this can help you be an even better leader, because you're going to have a new team member that's going to come to you and say, how many calls do I need to make in order to set an appointment? How many recruiting conversations do you think I'm going to need to have? So if you have some metrics and data to rely on that can truly help them, you are going to be an amazing resource to them at that moment. And then you can teach them to rely on their own data and their own metrics and feel that control as well. So I hope that these 4 points, focus, growth, and control and duplication, all those wonderful things are making you feel really warm and fuzzy about goals. But if not, if you're still a little bit nervous, I'd like to challenge you to do just a simple action step after this time together, okay? I want you to set 3 activity goals for next week. Don't make them too easy, but don't make them too hard. But do put them on paper and share your goals with someone else. This part is super important. Paper and sharing with someone. At the end of the week, I want you to review those goals. I want you to celebrate the ones that you hit and ask yourself what you did to accomplish those. And then if you missed one, I want you to simply ask yourself what got in the way of reaching that goal. Adjust the sails a bit, try something different the next week, and then set 3 more goals for the next week as you gain confidence and gain clarity around how this can really impact your business. I'd also love for you to comment with the reasons that you love goals and how they've helped your business. Or if you're someone who's still struggling with the practice, feel free to share that as well. We love nothing more at Emerge than to help you feel more comfortable and confident around this important side of your business. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.